All right, welcome back, guys. In this video, we're basically going to be talking about my 10-year trading journey and how you yourself should not quit. This is one skill that you should never ever quit, despite your situation or what you're going through right now, any struggles or blown accounts. How you should not quit this. I'm going to share my 10-year trading journey with you, and hopefully this gives you guys motivation. The point of my life, the point of my trading career, I could safely say I've completed my entire checklist of things, right? Goals, targets, accomplishments, months, years of what I wanted to hit, materialistic things, vacations. I basically reached them all. Now I like to inspire other people and see other people basically reach them for themselves. So as always, make sure you guys show me some love, subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, comment below on how long you've been trading for in your struggles. And if you guys need more of a support system, I have a 100% free Discord group. The link is below this video. I don't charge for the Discord. There's other people out there that charge for a Discord. They'll charge you $50, $100, $200 a month. While the Discord I have is 100% free as a courtesy to give back and help others. There's a chat room. You can come chat, ask questions, as well as I have a lot of education and content to help you guys, inspire you guys. So 10 years trading for me doesn't feel like it's been 10 years. I don't know where 10 years went, but it has been a roller coaster. A lot of good, a lot of bad, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. But I always saw, right, what was possible. And I always looked at other people that, hey, if they can do it, I can do it. And at the end of the day, trading is not about being smart. And what I love about trading is that it does not discriminate at all. It does not matter on, your race, your religion, your age, your IQ level. Trading is fixed and focused on one thing and one thing only, and that is being disciplined. Being disciplined, that takes a lot. And some people in life are not disciplined. Some people in life just don't like to follow rules. Something so simple as making sure you wear your seatbelt when you drive your vehicle. Some people I know don't wear their seatbelt. They refuse to wear their seatbelt. Every time I get in a vehicle with them, why don't you wear your seatbelt? Because I don't like to. I don't want to. Okay, well, the car won't stop fucking beeping. Can you please put your seatbelt on? No, not wearing my seatbelt. Some people are just stubborn, hard-headed like that. And those are the people that are never going to advance further in life. With trading, it is not about being right. It is about being rich and having a game plan and being focused day in and day out. Now, there's a lot of people in the trading space that I will honestly say they are too hard on themselves. You are going to lose money. You are going to blow accounts. But guess what? Money is just dirty paper. And there's a million ways to make it and make more of it. We live in a world where it's actually 10 times easier to make money nowadays than it was back then, such as something so simple as doing Uber or Lyft and driving or DoorDash. There's all these different ways where you can make money to refund your account. And eventually it's going to get to the point where what you're doing that you keep blowing accounts, you're going to be like, okay, well, I'm not going to do that anymore because I'm tired of blowing accounts. I'm tired of having to work these like Uber jobs just to refund my account again. Which, by the way, guys, stay away from prop firms. I have a personal issue with prop firms. I trade with a live account, my own money, and it doesn't matter on my account size. I could come and fund an account with $500 and make money and grow that account and easily withdraw all my profit from the same day. Versus a funded account, there's all these rules that you got to follow, and it makes it so much harder. So with my 10 years of trading, I have tried funded accounts, and like right away they were bullshit. But when I first started trading 10 years ago, it was my live account, live capital, which was like $1,000. And I would take losses out of bull account, but I didn't put my entire bank account, right? I didn't put my entire bank account into the broker account. I would deposit 1,000. Okay, I blew the 1,000. So there's a difference between blowing your account and then basically bleeding out, right? Bleeding your account is like you're slowly losing money. blow account, there's like the true definition of like you blew your account. Basically, you lost everything. There's no money in your account. Or there's times where you actually blow your entire account where you actually owe your broker money. So, you know, you never want to go all in. I've never went all in with my entire account. So if I got, you know, $100,000 in my bank account, I'm not gonna put $100,000 into the broker and then trade all $100,000, right? I'm not gonna do that, and you wouldn't want to do that either. So with my 10 years of trading, right, I would see people do better than me, right? There's always going to be somebody doing better than you, and comparison is the thief of joy. I had to realize that I need to basically just stay in my own lane, focus on my own trading, my own wins, my own progress, and not compare myself to others. If I have a $200 day, but say I have a $200 day, but Bob in the chat has a $200,000 day, congratulations. It doesn't matter, right? In life, especially with like guys, there's so much like dick measuring competition, and that is what that will hurt other people. And it's like the gym, right? You go to the gym, you see other people lifting more weight than you. Well, guess what? You try to like compare yourself to them and you try to lift the same amount of weight, you're just going to end up hurting yourself, right? They're able to lift more weight because they've built up the muscle, they've built up the strength, they've built up the skill, they know what they're doing, they've stretched out. It's the same thing with trading, right? This is going to take time, but this is a skill that anybody can learn, anybody can do, anybody can pass down to their family, their kids, their friends. It boils down to one thing, right? And that is, how much do you want this? How much do you love this? Either you love this and you're passionate about trading, or you're not. If you're not and you're just trying to do trading to get rich quick, it will never work. You've got to love it, right? Like every day, you're fine with coming to the market. You want to come to the market. You want to look at the chart. You want to take part. You want to take action. Right? You want to be part of that wave. It's like surfing, right? If you're just trying to go to the beach, right, and try and win the competition, win, you know, win a trophy, win the money for the surfing club, it ain't gonna work. You've got to love taking your surfboard, going out there, swimming out there, waiting for the waves to come, and then you're catching them and you're riding those waves, and then you rinse and repeat. So, you know, that's a really good analogy, where trading is like surfing the waves, surfing the ocean. You do it every day, right? You go to different beaches, and you go there with your board's cleaned, it's waxed, it's ready to go. You see some waves coming in, you roll, you swim out there with your little surfboard, and you're just chilling, waiting for the right wave to come. And then you jump on that wave, and some waves will be really, really good. Like good, when I say good waves, like big waves, that's big profit. But sometimes you're gonna be like, oh, that was a shitty wave. But guess what? You still rode the wave. Riding the wave is basically your profit, right? Some waves may be like $2,000. That's a big wave. But then some waves I ride will be like, oh, it's only $200. But whatever. At the end of the day, it's the same thing. You have to rinse and repeat. Every day you come, you ride a wave. Next day you come, you ride a wave. In some waves, you're gonna fall off, right? Again, day trading is a lot like surfing. When I say fall off, all right, you basically took a loss, you know, you fucked up. But like I said, I've been doing this for 10 years. And people ask me, how do you know when you made it? Okay, well, I don't feel like I've made it. What is the definition of you made it? Okay, well, I've made a lot of money. I've paid off all my debt, my student loans, my credit cards, all my houses are paid off, all my vehicles are paid off. I've got money in my bank to go buy a car whenever I want, you know, toys, boats, wave runners, snowmobiles, ATVs, yada, yada, yada. But like, how do I really know if I've made it or not? Like there is no finish line. There is a never ending finish line. Like, I hate saying this, but like, as a day trader, you're kind of like a dealer. Like, you're kind of like a drug dealer. You're constantly grinding. It's like, it never ends. It just keeps going and going and going. And like, you will do this to the day you die. Like, I guess the definition of like, how do you know when you made it would be when you know you're not blowing your accounts anymore. Like, that's how you know when you made it, is when you no longer blow your trading accounts, and you're disciplined, and you have good risk management, and you can consistently come every day and either you're making money or you're losing a very small amount of money. That is a safe way to say how you know you made it. But there's no like, this is no like company thing where like, oh, congratulations, you made us $1 million this year, here's an award, here's a plaque. You don't get no award, you don't get no plaque. I guess the safe way to say is how you know you made it is when you no longer blow your accounts. And you will stop blowing your accounts once you figure out what piece of the puzzle is missing, right? And it could, for some of you guys, it might be, right? It might be something as so simple as where you're keeping a fixed stop loss, where even when the trade goes in your direction, you're not taking profit. You let that trade basically go all the way back into drawdown, and then you basically get stopped out. It's like, okay, so I've seen that be so simple for somebody that, and they basically learned that from me, where they're like, holy shit. They're like, I no longer have red days. I no longer am losing money, right? Because the trade goes in my direction and I immediately adjust that to break even or small profit because of what I've learned from you. And that makes me happy. So it could be something so simple as that, or something so simple as not over trading, revenge trading, right? Something so simple as where you only come every day and you take one trade, right? One trade a day, 5 trades a week. So at the end of the day, it boils down to your situation, that's why it's very important to keep a trading journal, history. But to sum this up, guys, do not quit trading. Do not quit this. Again, nobody fails at day trading. They don't fail. They quit. So you have to ask yourself, after watching this video, are you comfortable with going and looking in the mirror and you're staring yourself in the mirror, you're locking your beady eyes with your own beady eyes, and you're telling yourself, I'm going to quit this. I am a quitter. I'm going to quit this. I mean, tell me right now, tell me in the comments, are you going to quit day trading? Or are you going to use this video as motivation to keep grinding, figuring out what you're doing wrong, and switch that to start doing things that will make you rich? So again, I've been doing this for 10 years. I struggled. I sincerely, my brother, he did way better than me with school, way better than me, but I sincerely struggled with middle school and high school. And I thought I would basically be like a manager, of like a fucking McDonald's or something. I didn't know what I was gonna be doing with my life. I was like, am I gonna be a manager at McDonald's? I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I had no idea. And then obviously I got put on with trading and struggled, learned it. I would eat, sleep, and breathe trading, and I would look at other guys and use them as motivation, where it's like, well, wait a second, if he can do it, I know for a fact I can do it. That's it, guaranteed. But he's doing something better than me. I just got to figure out what he's doing better than me, take that, and there's no point of reinventing the wheel. Take that and do it bigger and do it better than him, and then I will excel him. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it gives you motivation, and I'll catch you in the next one.